So in today's video I will be doing this makeup look with the exception of the face concealer, the face products I should say, minus the blush and the bronzer. I did a separate video on a review on the Flower Beauty by Drew Barrymore because it's made in the USA, not China, and is cruelty free. So decided to make a review on that, so stay tuned for that video. Actually, that video is already up, so I will link it down below. But the eye makeup and the lips and everything is using the Urban Decay Naked on the Run palette, with the exception of I did use a drugstore lip liner and what are these lashes called? Velour lashes. So that's the only exception, but everything else with the look, like the eyeshadow and the blush and the bronzer, is from the Naked on the Run palette. I think that this is a fantastic palette. It's really pretty neutral, kind of everyday shades. This is a very wearable, work appropriate daytime look. I just think it's perfect. So this palette is really good for that. I get powder all over here. Oh god, I just blinded you. Sorry. So in this palette you get the Urban Decay eyeliner, which I love. It is so good. You get the Perversion mascara. Not my favorite, but that's okay. And then you get the Naked lip gloss, which I have on my lips right now, and this is such like a perfect lip color for like on trend right now, that kind of like brownie, mauvey, neutral, nude, Kylie Jenner, whatever you want to call it, kind of lips. So if you guys want to see this makeup look in action, then just keep watching. Love you. Oh crap, my bra strap. Love you, bye. So I've already finished off my base. I did a previous video, if you want to see it, I will link it down below, on the first impressions and demo of the Flower Beauty BB Cream Concealer and Powder. So that's why my face looks so awesome and perfect and bright and beautiful. So if you want to, I got dry patch in my hair. Ooh. So if you want to see that video, I will link it down below. But now that we have our base on, I'm just going to pop out the mascara and the lip gloss so it doesn't fall out on me during this. So I'm going to start with the eyes, and this is just going to be kind of like an everyday neutral eye look, because these colors are beautiful and they are definitely very neutral and something that you can wear basically every single day. So I'm going to be taking the Morphe G17 brush, probably one of my favorite brushes of all time for crease colors, and I'm gonna go into, I don't want to blind you, sorry if I do, I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's just kind of like a light taupey brown shade, and I'm just going to start in the upper portion of the crease, and we're just going to windshield wiper motions. And this is going to be the crease color. The reason I'm bringing it up this high, so this isn't really my natural crease, but I think that if you create a crease a little bit higher, it really opens up the eyes and makes them just look more awake, and that way, I don't know, it just makes your makeup look so much more put together than if I just did a color right in my natural crease, if that makes sense. The key to any makeup look too is to not use too much product at one time. You can always add eyeshadow, but you can't take away. So I think it's really important to take your time and just add a little bit of product at a time, and then you can always build it up afterwards. Now I'm just going to take the highlight shade from the palette. I'm pretty sure that it is supposed to be a cheek highlight, but I also like to use it under the brow for a brow bone highlight. I just think it's so pretty and it really catches the light and it's just gorgeous. So we're just going to apply that up there. So next I'm going to be taking this dark shade right here. It's kind of a darker brown with a gold sparkle. Tap it off, and I'm just going to pack that on the outer portion of the lid, and then I will be blending it out with a fluffy brush. So I'm going to take a Real Techniques, this is the Real Techniques, what are you? Domed shadow brush, and I'm going to use that to buff that in the outer crease area and carry it underneath the eye as well. I have a bit of fallout already, so I'm going to have to clean that up after, but that is okay. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. brush and just kind of clean up the fallout that I got under there. And next I am going, because this is more of like an everyday kind of daytime look, I am going to be taking that shimmery highlight color, and I'm going to pack that on the inner portion of the eye, overlapping where we put the dark shade. And anytime you use lighter colors on the inner portion of the eye, it helps the eye to look more open and awake, where if you put the dark color all over the lid, it kind of closes the eye off. So today I wanted a very open, this shape kind of eye. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to go back into that brownie gold and just buff that out again. Checking to see if my camera battery's still good, and it is, so it's awesome. Okay, and then for the center of the lid, I'm going to be taking this pinky kind of shimmery shade, which actually reminds me a lot of, is it Sin from the Urban Decay Naked palette? Or Chopper, maybe I'm thinking of, I don't know. And I'm just going to place that right on the center, kind of between the light color and the dark color. Just like that. So I'm going to be using the Real, got a hangnail there, the Real Techniques, what are you? I think this is just the, oh, the detailer brush it's called, and I'm going to be taking my Essence Midnight in Paris, a hair, oh my god, get off of me. And I think I need to get a new one, because I think this one I've had for a little while and it's starting to dry up on me. I do want to do a wing, so and I know you're probably thinking, holy crap, that's really thick and that doesn't look like a wing, but I use a makeup brush or a makeup wipe after, and then that helps me get like a crisp line. So I will show you right now, actually. God, I go through makeup wipes like you would not believe. Okay, so basically then what I do, see how it's kind of like thick and doesn't look very good. So just take a makeup wipe and swoosh. And a cleaner kind of line. Like that. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Oh yeah, this is definitely drying up on me. Great, another thing that I have to buy. Lordy lordy, never ends. Next I'm going to be using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, and this comes with the kit, and this is in the shade Stag, and it's just a beautiful brown shade. So I'm just going to put that, I'm actually only going to put it on the outer half because I want the inner half to stay nice and open and awake looking, and you can bring it down a little bit and like smudge it out because I like that look. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a new brush, I think, and it's got product on it, of course, because I haven't washed my brushes. I really need to. Oh dear. Okay, so I'm going to go back into that highlight shade and really emphasize that on the inner part of the eye just so that stays nice and open looking and awake. Then I'm going to be using, this is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, which is okay. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but it came with the kit, so I'm going to use it. And this is not part of the kit, but I'm going to be applying the Ardell Demi Wispy Lashes, and I'll be right back. So I changed my mind and I actually decided to use the Velour Whisper Sweet Nothing lashes, which just look like that, and they are beautiful and they really like open up your eyes, and you can get like at least at bare minimum like 30 wears out of these, so I love that. So I'm just going to go back into the, I almost said concealer, the mascara, and just, I like to do a coat just because it helps your lashes kind of mesh with the false eyelashes, and then I'll put some on the lower lash line. The bronzer that comes with this palette, it's actually a really nice bronzer. It's pretty pigmented, and it's definitely a warmer toned bronzer. It's not cool toned at all. So I am going to do a little bit of contouring with that. And I'm just using, this is the contour brush. I think it's from, it's not Morphe. It's either RC Cosmetics or, what's the other one? Crown Brush. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. So I'm just going to put a bit of bronzer just in the hollows of my cheeks to warm up my face. I'm not doing any like crazy contouring or anything today. I just want an everyday, this is what I do every day. It's just kind of a more relaxed, easy, more natural, not so intense looking contour. And it still like gives you the shape and everything, but looks very natural. And then I'm going to apply the blush, which I think I'm going to use the Real Techniques Multitask brush. I used to use this for powder, but I also really like it for blush, so that's what I'm going to use. And this is such a gorgeous blush. It's like it's a blue-based pink. It's like a, kind of like a Barbie pink. It's so pretty. I kind of want that more on the apples of my cheeks and at the back, but this is such a perfect, like, everyday makeup look. Then I'm just going to take that bronzing brush and just blend that out a little bit more. Okay, now for a highlight, I will use the highlight that comes in the palette that we were using on the inner corners of the eye, and I'm going to take a hair on my tongue. Ugh. I'm going to take the e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm just going to put that up here. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's a highlight or if it's a shadow. I'm pretty sure it's a highlight, but it also works for a shadow. And I like to put some under the eyes as well, because it just kind of like brightens it up. Okay, so now I'm going to do kind of that Kylie Jenner-ish lip, but I'm doing it in my own version. This is just something you can do to give yourself really big lips. So I'm going to be taking the NYX Nude Pink lip liner, and sorry, I'm not very comfortable. I can't wait till I get into my house and I get an actual proper chair so I have back support. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to take Nude Pink and line lips. And when you're doing this, you want to go a little bit lower than your natural lip line. Just a little. And my lips are really dry, excuse that. It has been so cold in Canada, it's not even funny. Although today it's quite mild. By mild, I mean -3. That's considered mild in Canada. Okay, so then I'm just going to just fill in the outer corners with the liner. It's a really unattractive face. But hey, you gotta make those faces to get your makeup right. And really, who's watching you put your makeup on anyways? Well, except for you guys, you're watching me put my makeup on. That's okay. So then a trick is, and where is it? Is to use a lighter colored eyeliner. Or like I'm actually going to use, this is the Tarte Smolder Eyes, and this one's in the shade Champagne, and I'm just going to draw little lines in the center of the lip, and take my finger and blend it, and that just kind of makes your lip look more full. Take my finger and just blend it. And it looks really shimmery now, but we're going to put the Urban Decay gloss over top so it won't look so like shimmery. But do you see how that kind of like makes your lips look bigger? Here. Yep. Okay, so then I'm going to apply the Naked lip gloss, and this comes with the palette and it's in the shade Sesso. I'm going to apply that. It's just a really pretty nude. I love it, and it's minty. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, so now I'm just going to set everything. I'm going to take, and just to bring a little bit of glowiness back to my face, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. Spray that on me. And that is the finished look. I will zoom you guys in so you can see properly. So there are the eyes. I love these lashes. Like, they are, excuse me, bomb.com. And I have an eyelash sticking down, and it's like, I'm gonna stick in your eye. So annoying. Go away. You got the big lips going on. I love the Urban Decay On The Go set. I love it. It's amazing and it's pretty, and I love this lip look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. If you have this palette, if you've tried it, and any requests. And as always, follow me on Instagram, Lindsay Christine M. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.